Tonight on NFL Replay, AFC East rivals face off in Foxborough.
1, 2, 3, win!
After controlling the battle for nearly 4 quarters, the Patriots watched a late-game lead slip away.
I don't like that kind of music now!
For the 4th time in their tumultuous season.
There's a fumble, and the Jets recover!
But in the 5th quarter, with first place hanging in the balance, it would all come down to the defense and the game's final crushing play. Featuring dramatic NFL Films footage, we take you beyond the experience of game day and inside Sunday's overtime thriller at Gillette Stadium like no one else. This is NFL Replay.
Let's go, Dante, let's go now. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Danny. Let's go, baby. Let's go now.
Hey, let's communicate. Let's go out here and be physical with their receivers, man. And first and foremost, man, have fun, man. Hey, dominate him. It's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Here's Sean Green, who gets the first handle and picks up 4. Second and 6, down the field, Curley holds on, takes a good lick, and advances the ball on the other side of the 50. Picks up 23.
Couple things the Jets love to do, up the seams. That's probably their biggest threat, throwing the football down the field. And these are tough throws and tough catches. Nice job by Curley hanging in there. There's the safety, Wilson back there, waiting to help out the linebacker. Curley hangs on.
This Patriots defense, Phil, has been vulnerable with some big throws this year.
Jim, you know the numbers. When you hear them, you can't believe it. They're giving up more big plays now than they did all of last year.
First down from the New England 49, and the pass too steep. It was intended for Stephen Hill, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. A keep for Tebow, and a plow ahead for 3. Runs into the arms of Brandon Spikes. Third and 7. Again down the field to Curley, who has it over the shoulder and out of bounds inside the 20. He beats Kyle Arrington for another big gainer, 27 yards this time.
Yeah, Jeremy Curley in the slot. They send Dustin Keller across the field, and they bring him up the field inside and back out. And Curley, nice job. Does he get both feet down? Possession, both feet down. Nice jown.
2 catches for 50 yards on this opening series for Curley. Everybody talking all week. The Jets will have to run the football against New England.
No.
You said they're going to have to pass it down the field.
Big pass plays. Keep them honest with the run game.
End around with Curley. Curley met right away by 3 Patriot defenders, including Mayo. Second and 7. Man, that is off the hands of Chaz Schillens. 3rd and 7. And from the gun, Sanchez looking, now lofting toward the end zone, and a flag. A flag at the 4-yard line. The pass was thrown at Dustin Keller, Dowling, the defender.
Right of the pass, holding, number 21 of the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So Rosside Dowling's infraction will keep the Jets' drive alive at the 12-yard line.
Well, they know that the Jets like to go to Dustin Keller in special moments. This is a little shake route, faking one way, going the other. There is definitely too much hand action there, and Mark Sanchez knows it.
Wide to the left is Jason Hill, who caught a touchdown last week. They're running it up the middle with Hilliard. So after a 4-yard run, 2nd and 6, and it's Green powering ahead with it, 2 of the first. of the goal line. 1st and goal to go.
I mean, this was perfect. Good call by the Jets. You bring in Tim Tebow. This is the situations that you brought him in for where he can excel. Good blocking, staying on it up front by the offensive line. Brandon Moore trying to come across. Tebow, excellent job of bending the back. Good backside blocking and a big first down.
He had one tackle he was able to elude. And he's got a 1st and goal set up for the Jets with Sanchez back under center. Green, the running back. Green gets the call, and Green is in for the touchdown. You may have seen the graphic. The Jets in the last 22 games against New England had driven down the field for an opening drive touchdown once in the last 22 matchups, but they do it today.
Yeah, they do it. You got Jason Smith in the backfield. Wow, does he go in there and make contact? And Sean Green, nice job reading the right hole to go to and gets the touchdown.
That's the way to start. Yeah. Let's go. They can't stop us, man. All damn day. They can't stop us now. All day. Keep hitting them in the mouth.
Next on NFL Replay, Devin McCourty's first career kickoff return ignites Gillette Stadium.
He's going all the way, Devin McCourty. 104-yard kickoff return.
Folk won't get the touchback this time. McCourty's going to bring it out. And McCourty's got a lane. He's past Folk. And McCourty's off racing. McCourty inside the 30. He's going to match the Jets touchdown with the 104-yard return and no flag. And he does it against the team that led the league in kickoff coverage.
It's a wonderful kickoff for the Jets. Nice change of direction by McCourty. It looked like he was going to go across the field. He stuck that foot in the ground and he went left, and the Jets defense overplays it. The spacing of the kick coverage team, that's what it's all about. They got bunched up. McCourty saw the lane and took advantage of it.
Just ran one way. You know, Wendy and Daniel did a good job. Once I seen them turn a certain way, I just made one cut. And, you know, we talk about once you get up to the kicker, that's your responsibility. Just made a move and use my speed to get to the end zone.
Out of the gun on 1st down, Brady to Hernandez, who fights off the hit, able to free the ankle. Of course, he had a high ankle sprain, missed several games, picks up 7. And right off the hands, that time of Gronkowski. Third down and 3. And that Gronkowski to the 31. Hold on to it this time. Gain of 19.
Yeah, they run short routes underneath, and the Gronkowski, I was getting ready to call him the Gronk, he runs an in cut, so Tom Brady looks short. If you cover it, he's going to go over to the top to number 87.
That's what everybody calls him anyway.
Yeah, I know. It fits him, doesn't it?
Really perfect fit. 1st down and 10. Back to Hernandez. Steps out at the 20. DeVito was starting to chase after Brady, so he was able to slide to his right and find the tight end for another 12.
The initial coverage, it's great. Nowhere to go. Tom Brady moves. That's nice. Hernandez moves with him and picks up a 1st down. And now you get this thing rolling. Bill Belichick, you know, talks about it. Get a couple 1st downs and hurry up. You get even more effective running this offense.
Again, going empty here. 1st down from the 20. Good job of saving the sack by Brady.
Choose the mic. Out we go.
2nd and 10. It's Ridley. Down to the 17. Give him 4.
Like 20.
Woodhead, the running back. Brady to the end zone to Gronkowski. Diving catch. Yes! Touchdown, New England.
The coverage is very good by LaRon Landry. Watch the route. But size is a talent. And that's what happens here. Perfect throw by Brady. But Gronkowski's 6'6" or 6'7". That's just too much for LaRon Landry to overcome. They even hit Gronkowski at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't slow him down enough. Beautiful throw by Brady. Well, let's watch the route. Aaron Hernandez is going to go short. Gronkowski gets hit, goes up the field, goes in the corner for the touchdown. And let's watch what happens. And the Jets kind of mess up the blitz. They got a free runner at Tom Brady, but they run into each other down here. And Tom Brady gets that extra second to throw it over the top for the touchdown.
Coming up on NFL Replay, Mark Sanchez is kicking himself after this botched handoff attempt.
The ball is on the ground. It's kicked out of the end zone by Sanchez. That is a safety.
I'm telling you, they're thinking they're gonna lull us to sleep. It's not gonna happen, okay?
It ain't gonna happen, baby. Hey, stick together, baby. That's all we can do. Let's go. Let's go.
Edelman takes a loss to a 1-yard gain. Edelman back after missing a few games with a hand injury. Second down, we'll call it 4, and that's Bareen.
All right, let's go. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
And here is Ridley on 3rd and short, picking up the first.
Like 20.
Fake to Bareen. Looking down the field. Flinging it for Lloyd. And he cannot hold on. And Landry's jawing with him.
Beautiful throw by Tom Brady. Brandon Lloyd, we've talked about it, Jim. It's a good play-action fake, and he is going to outrun the safety across the field. The throw is right on target, and we've talked so much about him being flexible, acrobatic, and that's what that catch would have been if he could have held on to it.
Yeah, he'll make a circus catch on you.
No doubt.
Alpha, go.
2nd and 10. And that's Bareen squeezing out 4. Another 3rd down here, 3rd and 6. Got the first again with Gronkowski. And a pickup of 14.
Well, first off, nice pickup by the offensive line, giving Tom Brady the extra time, and that little slide in the pocket, seeing Gronkowski over the middle. Nice job.
52. Wait, 20. Wait.
No gain with Ridley running into LaRon Landry. Second and 20. They fake to Woodhead and go down the field. And overthrows on purpose. Lloyd double covered. Here's Welker with his first catch. And Welker bouncing around about 4 yards short of the first.
Well, there's one of those coach 'em up plays. I always say at the Patriots, they get in a pinch. If the crowd's too loud, the defense is too tough, what do? They throw a screen. Fake it, throw it outside, and watch the blocking. It is awesome. Sebastian Vollmer, you got to get out of the way of these big, fast offensive linemen.
He can't make that throw if we're in his face. We just got to get in his face.
Yellow 50. Hot. Blue 80. Blue 80.
Ball is out in the end zone, and Sanchez just kicks it through the back of the end zone for the safety.
That's what it is. It's a safety. Good job by Mark Sanchez. Kick it out. Don't try to recover it.
Illegal kicking of the ball. The loose ball. Number 6 of the offense. The result of the penalty is a safety.
Green ran right into Vince Wilfork.
Well, that's what it was. Vince Wilfork makes the play. Mark Sanchez is going to hand it off and watch 75 against Matt Slauson. Oh, the play just happens too quick.
We got pressure on the run, and it was a little bit of a wider play. And so Sean was feeling the pressure as I'm handing him the ball. And I'm extending the football, and he's starting to run back inside when it's usually an outside hit and play. So Wilfork, had big-time pressure there. And the ball came out, and, you're taught if it's in your own end zone, you got pressure like that, just kick it out of the back and, save a touchdown or save a hit.
Get on right there, boy. Get out. Hey, B. You said, hey, I'm getting off the ball. Showing off.
Next on NFL Replay, Sanchez takes over on the Jets' 5-yard line and leads his team into scoring position.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Okey, Mike 55.
Patriots have scored on offense, defense, and special teams. And the completion over to Curley, his third catch. Second and 4, cutting outside is Green. Nice weaving effort for the first down. Showing some good acceleration. Sean Green for 8.
And just showing he's not in a hurry. We talked to him, last week after the game. Rulin going to lead him to the outside, 87. And he follows it. Just took his time. Good blocking up front. This offensive line now, so far, I know it's nothing stellar, but I'm impressed. They're going to give these running backs, it looks like, a chance to have success. But Sean Green, what did he tell us, Jim? A lot of carries, like a quarterback. The more carries you get, the better you are.
He had 32 carries last week. Stephen Hill hobbled off the field for the Jets. 1st and 10. Sanchez loads it up, and Curley catches it on the rebound. Dillard was defending, and it picks up 22.
This just says everything about this Patriots pass defense across the field. They are in the perfect defense. Look at it. Dillard is there for the interception. Mark Sanchez should have never thrown it. They do not make the play once again on the defensive side, and a nice job by Curley staying with it.
Yeah, just look at the eyes. Hauling it in for his 3rd play today, over 20 yards. That one good for 22.
When the football is in the air, can you make the play?
First down from the Patriots side of the field, setting up a little screen, and right there to defend it was Ninkovich, intended for Green. Third and 10. That's Keller. Keller breaks the tackle, and that effort is going to pick up the first down. What a play by Dustin Keller. He broke away from Ross-Eye Dowling for 11.
Yeah, you're right. Nice play. Dustin Keller back in the lineup last week. Had a tremendous game last week blocking for the run. Going to help out in pass protection. Gets a hit. And what did Mark Sanchez say? Look, first off, we know he loves throwing to him. When in doubt, look for Keller.
Keller was their leading receiver each of the last 2 seasons. Green is met at the 36. Picks up only 2. Mayo at the bottom of that pile.
55. 30.
2nd and 8. Pump fake. Got the time, got the man horn, the end zone, and he's intercepted. Hill was waiting for it, and Dennard able to take it away.
Looked like the ball never came out of his hand great, and you know, the wind was pretty strong in that end zone. I think he just obviously never put enough under it.
Yeah, it's just a little late. Just a little late. I mean, I just got to get rid of that ball sooner and give Steven a chance sooner. You know, I tried a little too hard there and, you know, missed it.
From the 5. And Green plows ahead for another 8.
Wide 80, Sutton.
That's Keller. And Keller has his second catch out to the 29 and greatly improves that field position for the Jets with 15.
Yeah, really nice call. Jets don't do enough of this. Running situation, 2nd and short. Look at Keller. It's a zone defense. Everybody open down the field. Oh, that's a nice look. Look at the passing lane Sanchez had that time. He told us last night that he wanted to be very patient, throwing the football underneath. There have been short routes open, but so if they cover him down the field, he can throw it short.
Going to throw it again. And a diving catch out to the 35 by Green for 7. Come out of the 2-minute warning. The Jets have all their timeouts. 2nd and 3. And Hilliard with a huge lane. Able to pick up the first before he's wrapped up in the secondary by McCourty. Picks up 9.
Wide 80, Sutton.
On first down. Sanchez works the middle. That's the 3rd catch for Sean Green. He had 3 catches on the whole season coming in. Good for 6. Second and 4. Oh, and Green is walloped by Mayo about a yard short of the first. They may have spotted it, but not for the first. And the crew called for a measurement right away. Would have saved them.
After review, ruling on the field is reversed. The receiver is contacted and forward progress, and his progress is stopped at the 46.5-yard line, 1/2 yard short of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Jets will not get their timeout back as they call the timeout to stop the clock.
There we go.
Green, and he is perfect on the year on 3rd and 1. He's now 6 for 6 this year. Into double coverage and broken up. Arrington denying Curley. First and 10. Down the field, Sanchez throws, and Curley was double covered by McCourty and Arrington. Second and 10. And that is Jonathan Grimes. Rookie picks up 3. And in and out of the arms of Curley. Arrington broke it up. And they're calling on Nick Falk.
Yeah, tight coverage. When they want to lock them up, it looks like the Patriots have done a good job in their tight man-to-man coverage. Jet receivers not shaking them. When they've had success, It's against zone defense where they're running free and nobody's tight and hit them as they run down the field.
This will be 54 yards. Make it a one-score game at halftime. And the kick hooking right through there. 54 yards by Nick Folk.
And that's a good job. You know, Jim, you and I were making motions. We were watching it during commercial. This was into the wind, and he drives it, hooks it a little bit right down the middle.
Facing a crucial third down, Rob Gronkowski finds the end zone for his second score of the day.
That's you. All right, you got to keep going now. You all right?
And the throw to Stephen Hill. First and 10 and Green. That hole plugged up in a hurry after only 1 yard. Second and 9. Jets pick up the blitz, and Keller has the catch on another first for 11. It was Spikes who was trying to fly right down the middle, but Mangold stopped him.
Boy, did he ever. And Spikes is great at timing blitzes, and even though he's not like the most nimble guy in the world, can really twist and turn and get to the quarterback. You know, you talk about Sanchez, let me just say this. When you run this type of offense, limited opportunities. You're not going to get 40 throws a game, and it's actually tougher on the quarterback.
Back to Green. Jerron Mayo is back on the field on that New England defense after injuring his shoulder late in the second quarter. Second and 6. And that is Green. Will be close to the first down yardage, running behind Matt Slauson. Remember, Green is 6 for 6 this year on 3rd and 1, and they go to him, and he's done it again.
Let's tell you, a power running back, and he's running behind the strength of this line. Run blocking, Nick Mangold and Brandon Moore, that's the key. They double team. Can't tell if it's Kyle Love. They hit Kyle Love and drive him to the ground, and again, the Jets get the first down.
They also had like 3 bodies on Vince Wilfork, the tight ends. They had 3 of them in there, including Ruland.
How'd they do?
They got the 2 yards when they only needed 1.
Well, I was going to say, did they get Vince to a standstill?
First down, play action. Down to Keller. And Keller with that nimble move and takes it to the 10.
Nice play fake. Mark Sanchez has big old hands, so he can stick that football out there. Good job by the offensive line, making it look like run, small window, and a perfect throw.
23 yards to Keller, who has been battling a hamstring injury since week 1 and missed a number of games. Came in with only 2 catches on the season in limited play. Now he has 4 today. Austin Howard back in there at right tackle. And Sean Green takes it to the 5. The Jets putting together a drive to open the second half like they did to open the game. Second and 4. And they keep working Green up the middle. He's about a yard and a half short of the first. Green flanking Sanchez. And a throw for it to the end zone. And incomplete. Looking for Schillens.
I thought for sure we'd see Tim Tebow and maybe get 2 runs of some type in there, 3rd and 1.
You can't kick field goals against this team. You got to get 7 points. And, you know, we came up short a couple times and missed some opportunities.
3 times today they've tried to hit Schillens on a slant. It has not worked out once. So they're going to go ahead and bring out Nick Folk for another field goal try. Just a chippy, 21 yards.
Let's go! That's the way to get. 20.
It's Ridley. Running off right tackle for a quick 7. Tripped up by Wilkerson. Second and 3, and the Jets are in on them fast. It's Davis, Demario Davis.
Good. Wait, 20.
And it's Welker with his second catch, and it goes for a first.
52's the mic.
Who would have guessed that the Jets would at this point have 70 yards passing more than the Patriots, who run it with Ridley within a yard of the first. Third, we'll call it 2 from the 42. Pocket sealed, and Edelman has the catch for the first, and a gain of 5.
Hey, go Lisa! Go Lisa! Lisa, Alpha, look out!
Here's Lloyd, his first catch. With a sidestep action, gets it out to the 48.
52's the mic. Alpha, go!
Second and 9. And Ridley only finding a yard over on that right side. Third down and 8. Welker, third down. He's got the first. And running lane down to the 28. Brought down by Jeremiah Bell, and he had blockers in front. Wendell and Solder free him for 21.
Well, I'm not overstating it when you talk about this blocking outside. Look at Solder. That left tackle, he is so athletic from Colorado. He could be a tight end. Just comes up and crushes Trufant to give Wes Welker that running lane.
Longest play of the day for New England, 21. And it's Ridley. Ridley gets free, and he's got 12. Ridley telling us that this game is starting to slow down for him in his second year. It's not Spanish to me anymore, he said.
Well, he understands the pro game better, understands the blocking patterns, and following the blocks better.
It's another carry. Wilkerson's there. Stays with it. So does Harris. No gain.
52 Rita! Like that!
That's Hernandez. The ball comes out. He may have been down as Cromartie with the recovery.
I don't know if he was down, Jim. Excellent read design by the Patriots. Look at that, pulling it out.
It's Cromartie trying to pull it out.
I think you're right. Looks like he's down.
Ruling on the field is a fumble and a touchback. First and 10, Jets.
What do you think, Phil?
Well, I think his left forearm is down. Hard to really see if the knees completely hit the ground because of the tackler.
After review, the ruling on the field is reversed. The runner's forearm is down at the 1-yard line with the ball still in his possession. It'll be first and goal from the 1, New England.
Ho'o Manawanui is the fullback with Ridley the tailback, and it goes to Ridley bouncing around on a loss of 1 as Bart Scott rams him into 2. Second and goal. Gonna throw for it, looking for Hernandez, and that was a catchable ball.
Well, when you watch Hernandez run, you can tell it's not 100% still. Just a little bit of a, like that ankle is still sore. It's a good safe throw by Tom Brady. That would have been beyond a spectacular catch.
You thought it was that tough?
Yeah, I thought it was a little, the speed of the ball. He wasn't able to get up and grab it and get his feet down. If he'd have jumped in anyway.
3rd and goal. Brady to the end zone again, and he's got Gronkowski for the 2nd time today for the touchdown.
Such a tough goal line play. You got the tight end coming across. Gronkowski. Hernandez is going to go back in the end zone. This one, when you're down the goal line, this is hard to cover.
How you doing? Great. That's 2. All right, you got to keep going now. You all right?
That's a nice drive. Gotta go again. Gotta go again.
Trailing by 10 with time running out, Sanchez and the Jets rise to the challenge.
There's a bullet left into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Dustin Keller! A bullet throw from Mark Sanchez!
All right? You got to keep putting it on them. Be relentless, but be disciplined in our footwork. You hear me?
1st and 14. From the end zone, fired, complete to Stephen Hill. Interesting Hill today. You thought he had to get really physical on the line to get open.
Yeah, I did. I did, Jim. But this time he didn't have to. They caught the Patriots strictly playing run defense. Look up top, the safe coverage, and it's the perfect call. Nice route by Stephen Hill. Yes, I think the Patriots wanted to be physical, beat him up. He's a young receiver, not used to getting off on the defender so close. So far, he's done a good job, though, here in the first 3 quarters.
His 2nd catch goes for 21. Look at Spikes imposing his will on Sean Green. 2nd and 10. And the diving catch by Stephen Hill. 2nd one on this drive. That goes for 7. 3rd and 3. Sanchez looks left and throws. Curley has it. Flag down at the 40. Curley, who got off to a fast start on that first series of the game with a couple of catches for 50 yards total. Picks up 19, but will it hold up?
Prior to the pass, holding, number 21 to the defense. That penalty's declined, result of the play is first down.
What they did, nice job. They had Curley moving across the formation, so it made it tough for Kyle Urchin to get up there really close and make the play. Here he comes to the outside. And a nice job by Mark Sanchez being patient and not taking the underneath throw that time, which was covered.
Career high for Curley, 96 yards on 6 catches. Play action, and Sanchez throws it at the last moment. And save the sack, incomplete. He had Ninkovich all over him.
Number 50 from the outside. You saw Ninkovich trying to hit the tight end before he releases. Still able to get back in the backfield and make the hit on Mark Sanchez.
Ninkovich, who picked off Sanchez twice last year at the game down at MetLife, and returned 1 for a touchdown. 2nd down and 10. To Green. Big hit by Spikes. Immediately asking for the medical crew to come over, but Green says, hey, I'll get up first.
Oh boy, coming out of the backfield, looks downfield, nothing there.
And a 3rd and 7. Here's Hilliard. Flag down in the secondary. Good little wiggle by Hilliard to get the first down if it holds up.
Good wiggle by Mark Sanchez, working up in the pocket to throw the football.
Illegal contact. Number 37 of the defense. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, first down. Wide 87.
Green sits out for a second straight play. There's Hilliard.
Yellow 50s and hot.
2nd and 9. And McKnight now in on offense. Catch by Hill. He had a second there where he's on the ground and no one has touched him. 15 picked up.
It's a beautiful play outside again. Dennard is the defender. Nice. Hill might have pushed off there because when he stopped, Dennard just kept going backwards. But it shows you the Patriots again giving a little respect to the Jets run game. That's why you see that type of coverage outside. And a nice throw by Mark Sanchez.
Got a first down at the New England 22.
Wide 87.
All kinds of time. Still nothing there. It'll be a sack back at the 24.
Blue 20s and hot.
2nd and 12.
Smart with this, okay? Play 78. 78. If it's not there, I want you to throw it away. Okay? Don't forget your spin.
On 3rd and 6, the Jets find Curley for the first down. Curley goes over 100 with his 7th reception.
Man, this is tight. Watch the throw outside. It's double coverage on the slot receiver, but McCourty, the safety, can't get up there quick enough to get outside. Well, it's so tough to cover these inside receivers. We see Wes Welker, Curley today. You watch the Giants play, Victor Cruz.
Wide 87.
McKnight, the running back, gets the handle up the middle. He got hurt on a 61-yard run last week. Few people thought he would be up today. He's had a couple of nice kick returns, and now seeing some snaps here in the late going.
You're right. When you hear the high ankle sprain, that's like, okay, that's going to be a couple weeks.
A week ago, the Patriots led at Seattle 23-10 with 7.5 minutes to go. And Sean Green is heading to the locker room. Here it's 23-13, Jets threatening with their 14th play of the drive. Well protected to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Dustin Keller. What a fine drive by the Jets.
It sure was. Some very tough 3rd down situations. Watch the block, and here he comes up the field and goes inside. Talked about Hilliard. That's tough out in open space. Oh my gosh, what a tight window Mark Sanchez threw it into that time. On the target, right into the body of Keller.
We needed a touchdown. Things were opening up for us, and I thought, you know, we just stayed with a lot of plays that maybe they're not open earlier. Maybe, you know, their defenders make a good play. Those kind of things happen, and we got to, you know, string a couple more of those long drives together and just keep our offense on the field.
Nice job! Nice job! Go do our job. Hey, baby! Good job, yeah, boy.
The Jets' comeback continues. Sanchez digs deep with a chance to tie the game.
Throws deep sideline right, wide open Keller makes the catch. He was all alone.
The New England Patriots here at home playing on their heels.
There's a pass over to Randall Lloyd with a flag behind it. Good for 11. Or was it?
Pass interference, offense, number 85. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Lloyd with only one catch today. Early in this game, he dropped a long one down the middle of the field.
Well, let's see if he gets the push off. Yes, saw that right hand push him. You're going up the field full speed like that. You push the defender, they're going to fly out of the screen. That's what happened to Kyle Wilson.
So the Jets defense going against a 1st and 20 situation.
Here we go, Alabama. Wait, 20.
Wilkerson chasing after Brady, who throws it off his back foot, and it should have been intercepted by Cromartie.
Kind of was waiting for this call by the Patriots. They're getting pressed at the line of scrimmage. So the play action fake deep. There's Gronkowski and Welker both going deep down the field. Excellent coverage by Cromartie.
2nd down and 20. Ridley. There's 4. It'll be 3rd and 16. And this crowd is not happy.
Now they're not happy. That's a good listen. The Patriots ran the football trying to catch the defense off guard a little bit there. It is the extra defensive back, and they're trying to get in a situation so they can pick it up here on 3rd down. Not surprised by the play selection. Come out, throw the football because the Jets were playing run.
3rd and 16, and Brady steps up and fires the long one. And nothing there. Welker, Jeremiah Bell with him, and it's 3 and out. Football coming back to New York.
It's not the way to play offensive football. I don't think there's going to be much high percentage playing that way. We all got to do a better job of executing our plays.
Wide open was Keller.
Wide open, and what a catch. Able to jump up. They get the defense. Hightower's underneath it. Everybody chasing the receiver deep. Well, if he kept him in bounds, he's going to get at least 10 more yards.
That is the 38th pass attempt on the day for Sanchez.
And you never would have said the Jets, if Mark Sanchez throws over 30, you go, there's no chance that they can win the game, but look at the position they're in.
Running hard for another first. Good for 13.
Yeah, he just got good eyes. Watch the block here by Hilliard, but the cutback. Well, we heard that last night. Oh, Vince Wilfork gets caught looking to his left, and Joe McKnight breaks it back and able to pick up a first down.
I'm looking at Sean Green. He just grabbed the helmet.
And Joe McKnight's hot, though, Jim. In other words, he's seeing it, feeling it. He's got that ankle loose. I would not take him out.
It's another carry. Beats Spikes, and somehow, despite giving up a big size advantage, he's able to take Spikes with him for 5. 2nd and 5. And this is Grimes. Trying to strip it from him. Ninkovich reaching in there. 3rd and 3. And a drop by Hill. Looked like he was going to bobble it, drop it, then looked like he might regain it, and then only to drop it again.
Oh, that's a tough one. That was a tough one. Steve, oh, he had a heck of a game, too. That was the first thing I said to him. Don't worry about it. We're going to get another chance. I'm telling you, this thing's going to go down to the wire, and you just keep your head up. It never even happened. Just keep playing.
Of course, you said it.
Would have been a first down, a rookie mistake, and now a 43-yard field goal try to tie the game. And Nick Folk. It's good. From 43.
Next on NFL Replay, After taking his first return back for 6, McCourty goes from hero to 0 with the game on the line.
There's a fumble, and the Jets recover!
So it'll be returned. McCourty. The ball's out. The ball is out. It's thrown on by the Jets. It's Antonio Allen with the recovery. So the top kick coverage team in the league that surrendered a 104-yard return in the first quarter to McCourty comes back and atones for that by forcing the fumble with 2:01 to play. They've already signaled the Jets, even though Kudavides was in there trying to change some minds.
McCourty, Jim, just watch it. He is running full speed as he turns, and he just gets hit.
It's Hilliard.
Hilliard, well, who else? He's been everywhere today. Hilliard, Curley, Joe McKnight. Some unsung heroes, no doubt about it. And the Jets, they've made so many mistakes today, but they've just kept fighting. And now they got a chance to win.
Tebow is in. They send Sanchez to the right. They'd love to get 4 or 5 from him here. He's got 2 instead. 2nd and 8. The Jets from the New England 16. McKnight back in. Slashing for only a yard. Play action, roll out. Sanchez in trouble, and decked at the 25 by Hightower. A loss of 10, it'll make it about a 43-yard field goal try.
Yeah, I guess let's say the good thing is you're going to make the Patriots use a timeout. But the bad thing is you've made this field goal attempt much, much harder.
The rookie first rounder out of Alabama, Dante Hightower. Here was the coverage, Phil.
Coverage down the field was all over it. Nobody open.
From the right hash mark this time. Nick Falk, kick on the way, and the kick is good. 13 unanswered points by the New York Jets.
The snap, the placement down, the kick is on the way towards the uprights, and it is good!
Rifles in to Gronkowski. He's got a first down at the 36, gain of 15.
I do like, a lot of times I hate 3-man rushes, but I like it in this situation. The 3 rushers, make sure you stay in your lanes and make Tom Brady stand there and throw the football down the field.
Brady back to Gronkowski, takes 2 Jets defenders with him and has another first down. Actually shook off a third, picks up 12. They're already near midfield with the clock running at 50. Underneath to Woodhead, running room, in field goal range to the 32. Tripped up by LaRon Landry, gain of 20.
It's so tough to cover him underneath. Antonio Allen, a rookie, trying to cover Danny Woodhead, and you don't know where he's going to go, right, left, or up the field.
Still preserving the 1 timeout. Brady takes it from the gun. Goes down the field, and the ball was intended for Brandon Lloyd. Cromartie was back there.
Boy, Antonio Cromartie, top of the screen. He's all over it. He looks for the football.
Well, that could have been caught. Would have been a tough catch, but it hit him in the chest.
Could have been caught. Some good grabbing there, too, by Antonio Cromartie.
So Well, the Patriots took a shot. Now with 16 seconds. It would be about a 50-yard field goal from here if they don't advance it. But they're going to get closer with Woodhead to the 25, and now they'll have to go to their last timeout. This to send the game to overtime. Gostowski, kick on the way, and the kick is good.
Well, I'd say he flushes this, Jim. He goes through it, very aggressive, and puts it right down the middle.
We're headed to overtime. Brady and the Patriots get the ball first, and a chance to send the Jets packing.
Caught there by Welker. First down across the 40 down to the Jet 35.
Running play to start, and Woodhead has a couple. Second down and 8. And that's Deion Branch with a veteran play, knowing where that first down yardage is. His first catch goes for a first down. Go back to the no huddle. Again, Woodhead gets the call on first down. That may be a yard. Second down and 9. And Welker across the middle to the 41.
No chance that time, the Jets defense. You have Davis outside against Welker. They stagger him behind the other receiver. There is just nothing you can do. He's so quick, breaks across the middle. He is wide open.
Picks up 13.
Got to get a defensive back on him.
Hernandez takes a hit in the side from Landry, who pushes him back, holds him to 2. Second and 8. Ball's out, incomplete.
Three-man rush.
No flag as Wilson. Well, now there is. Pass thrown to Hernandez. And that Patriot sideline was very upset when there wasn't flag thrown right away.
Pass interference. Defense, number 20. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
Rex can only shake his head. Watch where the flag came from.
Top of the screen. The official this far back.
25 yards away threw it. The guy 4 yards away.
Wow.
Let it go.
That was a pretty good throw. Don't play in horseshoes.
First and 10. And somersaulting for about 3 is Woodhead. On second and 7. Back over to Welker, who tiptoes down the sideline for another first down near the 34. He escaped to Mario Davis for 12.
Same thing again, 2 receiver side. It was inside, now you break him outside.
Remember, a field goal would not end it. A touchdown would.
Good point.
First down from the 34, and Brady got time to go deep to the end zone. And Deion Branch is down there with Jeremiah Bell. Second down and 10. Tough catch. Woodhead had has it for 4. Another 3rd down on the way. Field goal from here would be about a 48-yard attempt. But first they want more. 3rd and 6.
Well, this could be the first blitz of this drive.
Sideline and incomplete. Wilson on the coverage, and again they're howling for a flag, but they're not going to get it this time. This from 48 yards. Gostowski's kick. It's a beauty.
When NFL replay returns, the Jets with a chance to take down their rivals and claim first place in the AFC East.
Curley's got it. What a terrific catch by Jeremy Curley.
You hear me? Who gonna close the game?
One stop, baby. Let's go.
Who gonna close? Who gonna be the close? Let's go.
Over to Green. Covered up. That was Tavon Wilson. Holds him to 2.
Hello, lady. Lieutenant. Lieutenant.
There's McKnight. And he's only out to the 21. That was some tackle by Mayo. Remember, a stop or a takeaway, the game is over. But they, as you pointed out, they know they have 4 downs to get the first.
Yeah, they're trying to go up to the right side. There's nothing there. Spikes took it away, the cutback. What a nice tackle by Mayo.
Third and 5 for New York. Sanchez. Flag is down as he throws it over the head of Hill. That's Jason Hill.
Well, that was a really good call.
Probably going to be a hold here against the Patriots secondary.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 37 of the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Called on Dennard.
How many times a day have I said they like to go short in these situations? On the outside, everybody's running short across the field. Oh, shoot. He was trying to make a move to get down there. And Dennard, that is a hold from the start all the way. The play was designed for Hill to make a little inside move, then go deep.
Nikovic all over McKnight behind the line on a loss of 2.
Aggressive defense from the outside, not even blocked that time. Well, Joe McKnight, he's in there running the football, Jim. When he comes off the field, it is a bad lift.
They got Hilliard on a wing. Sanchez facing a 2nd and 12. Nate Ebner, number 43. In there on the defense. Sanchez throws it, and it is caught by Curley. Wow, that was a wobbler, but right on it for 17. Sanchez had big-time heat, and he was able to shake it off.
Yeah, it's a 4-man rush, and he stood, stepped up, and had to wait a long time. What pass protection. And you see what happened there. Curley was waiting for Stephen Hill to get out of the way on the outside so he could break it out. A route that we always see with Antonio Gates of San Diego. Everybody trying to copy it.
Remember, a touchdown ends it, a field goal extends it. Turning it over on downs or a turnover also wins it the other way as McKnight comes back out for no gain. final. It was Cunningham and Ninkovich on Sanchez. It could be reviewed, though, so hold on a minute.
Cunningham had just come in the game to rush the passer. They took out a linebacker, brought him in. He was fresh and got the pressure from the inside. Number 96 breaking through. That is a fumble.
It was just, edge rush. Jermaine Cunningham, did a great job of getting inside on the guard. So kind of, shortened that corner for me. I was able to get around the guy. And as I'm coming to him, he's trying to throw the ball. The ball was right there. I hit everything, and then I saw the ball pop out.
Look at Cunningham down low on the ankles. Ninkovich
We are going to review the
smothers him
previous
too.
play. After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It is a fumble and a clear recovery by New England. The game is over.
Nice job, man. Hell of a try, bro. Hell of a try. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Keep it up. Good luck. Stay healthy.
He just makes plays. That's what he does.